Hey, welcome to another Last Cloudia video. Very late review. Apologies for that. Busy schedule in real life. So, we're going to be looking at the first two characters. Shaltier shall be very soon, in actually like 2 or 3 days. So, I'll do a review just on that singular character. But we have Ainz and also Albedo as the review for this video. So, I'm gonna be very short with this guy because he's basically Leela, but worse. Well, not. I guess worse is hard to say, but like, he's a lot slower and he's more complicated to use compared to Leela, who's in the pool already. She's not limited, technically. So, very complicated. You have to use a whole bunch of, you have to like use unit typings and things like that in order to make him work. The ease of execution for this guy is not as easy as Leela is, even though they're basically the same type of unit where they're multiple. They're rainbow mage basically. He'll probably do okay, but I just don't think it's worth pulling for compared to the other character we'll be talking about. So I'm gonna give him like a 6. I think he's just okay. A lot of his animations are kind of slow. So for the ARP reward for this is pretty good, right? Not really actually. It's really not that good. I guess it's okay, but was there something in here that's good? You get undead type, I guess, but it's 11 SC. It's really helpful for mages, I suppose. You also get this dark, or the shadow enchant, which is, or enhance, not enchant, enhance. It's early in the morning for me. This arc is okay, but not worth chasing for. So, part 1, I don't know. Kind of a bust, in my opinion. But, whoops. Part 2, this is technically part 2, even though they came at the same time. I think is valuable. I haven't looked at the arc yet, but I know that this character is all the rage right now because she is a PvP tank. So if you care about PvP or guild wars or any of those kind of things, then this will definitely be something you want to be looking for. So pretty normal stuff here, but there's a lot of text on this one. 12 enemies, chance for temp effect, making target enemy unit. Cool. So she gets the targeting effect on herself. She is a tank, supposedly. We'll be seeing if that's true or not, but I've heard that she's a tank. And then the special, which in PvP probably not going to happen too often, but that's why there's a lot of text on this. Only to one enemy though. Boost unit HP kept 100%, which is crazy, and restore HP, and then you give +2 draw attention. Pretty cool. When weapon is equipped as an axe, so kind of niche on that, but okay. You get a little bit of damage cap. Every 20 seconds after the battle starts, you get a buff to survive. You basically get guts, which is nice. You want to equip armor because you don't flinch, and also take 35% less damage. That's crazy. And then won't fiend from enemy attacks, which is crazy. Pretty good stuff so far. And battle start, give a buff to an ally with the highest int, which definitely shows that you want to use mages in PvP. Of course, most people do. At least I think they still do. I haven't done PvP for a few months now, but I'm assuming that they still do. You get boost HP and damage taken 35%, which is what she already has basically up here, except for the HP part. And then enemy drawn -1, which is very good for mages. So this helps protect your mage. Very good. And she's like, okay, she's very tanky. She has literally everything you would want it as a tank. But she also has some damage dealing stuff, and also Goddess Kiss for whatever reason, in case you want to use some spells, I guess, or magic, whatever. Okay, so she's very tanky. All that stuff, all that SC saving stuff is quite good. Anyways, let's look at the specific stuff. That's quite good. More tankiness. You want to equip axes for sure. Grand Rare effect when near death, 200% strength. And then you physical attack damage 80%. Okay. So she's definitely gonna be drawing attention. Nullified defense piercing effects from so okay. You get 100% defense buff if you are almost dead. And chance for temp effect of making all enemy target unit. Cool. And now like catastrophe get rage. Okay. She's quite good. I would say she's worth pulling for the axe thing. I don't know about. I guess she uses axes. I guess I don't know. Not really sure about that. There's not very many axes in the game that are good. At least from my knowledge, maybe there is. She's very good though. I'll give her like a 9 in PvP in guild battles and stuff. I said guild wars, guild battles. In normal content, probably not as amazing because she's literally focused only on PvP. So you don't care about PvP, then that score doesn't mean much for you. Because I would say outside of PvP, she's probably gonna get like a 7 because you don't really like want. I mean, maybe you do. If you have like a weak dark team, maybe you're running like a weak dark only team. Maybe you want the attention drawn to you, but other than that. In normal content, you don't really care about like enemy drawn attacks and stuff because you should be focusing on bringing strong damage dealers that can clear mobs and stuff. So yeah, I think that's pretty fair. Anyways, I have not looked at this arc yet, so of course this is gonna be very good for her. Probably not that amazing for anyone else, but for 5 SC you get 20% strength if you equip clothes. I don't know if that's worth it or not, but it is 5 SC, so maybe. You get made, whatever that means. 9 damage taken, minus 10%, pretty good. These two you already see. 12 SC for that? I mean, it is Shadow Wall 2, but like that's expensive. And then this is really expensive, 13 SC for the 200 boost. Let's see what the thing is here. Thunder damage, 20%. What? Isn't she a dark damage dealer? What's with the thunder? That's gotta be a reference to something, or I don't know, maybe it's just random. I'm pretty sure she's dark. Yeah, see right here, dark. I don't have to even look here anymore, because they added this in a new update where it shows the affinity for the element that they'll be using. Or at least one of them. So I would say this is one that's definitely worth pulling for if you like PvP. Dark? Nah, whatever. Anyways, let's look at their paid equipment now that the review is over. Max equipment. Magic attack, special damage 30%. Tier attack damage 20%, whatever. So you debuff them 10%. Pretty good, but not amazing. Magic damage cap 5k, that's pretty good. Take 15% less damage, pretty good. Okay, the attack, magic, casting speed, they'll create the problem, and here's the solution to that. And then you get a auto revive. I think the choice is clear. You're gonna get the robe for that casting speed because that's kind of a rare buff. There's not very many things that give casting speed buffs in this game, so you definitely want to take that over the rod. That's just my opinion. And we're gonna go ahead and look at the other. Okay, we're clicked on the right one. Here's the axe. Here's at least one axe. Dark physical attack damage 30%. Damage, pretty standard stuff, but add 10% defense. Would you want that? I mean, she's tanky. I don't know if you'd want to remove some of her defense. I mean, 10% is not that much. Oh, you get it back anyways. 10% defense anyways. I guess that's okay. So that's just, you literally don't lose anything. 20% less damage taken. A little bit of a boost to damage. And then nullified defense down debuffs. I think you take this. That 25% damage taken is quite good. And then you basically can't be defense debuffed. Excluding some debuffs, I guess. You're gonna get both don't want to get the weapon all that much. If you can only choose one or the other. If you can get both, then you're going to get both. I always think that some people can't go for both because it's kind of expensive to go for both, so... I did get her, by the way, in tickets. I should have saved it for the video, but I did get her from these tickets here. So guys, make sure you're using these tickets. I'm going to wait a little bit longer to use the rest of these, but make sure you guys are using these tickets. They're free, and you can actually get the characters with those. It's crazy. I did not get him with the tickets, but I did get the arc, so I guess that's something. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you, as always. But, before we go, let's see what... I'm just curious. I'm going to do this in video. It's kind of a long video, but I'll deal with it. Let's look at the axe options that I have. This one's not going to really be that great for her because she doesn't get any benefits from that. So that's already... I mean, she can equip other weapons, but you'd want to equip axes. So let's just filter for axes. I think this one was free. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. Counter damage, she doesn't really... I mean, I think she actually does do a little bit of counter damage, I guess. And then we're getting to like... I mean, I guess this could be good. It's not a lot of strength on it, but it does give a little bit of our physical attack damage, I guess. Don't really care about that too much. And then you're going any further lower than that is not going to be too great. There's probably a lot of axes. In fact, let's go ahead and look very quickly. There's probably some alchemy axes that you could probably get. This is quite good. Physical attack damage 10%, so you're getting a small boost, and also that's a lot of strength on that axe there. So you need these two things enhanced. I think that's definitely worth going for. Oh, that's just that tower one, so don't care too much about that. Oh, there isn't very many other ones. Unless you can make something in here. Just filter for axes. Nope. So, well, I guess you wouldn't be able to do that in there. I'm just coping at that point. There's not very many, as you can see, there's not very many axes in the game. Oh, let's do this. It's pretty good, but I think this one's better. Let's look at all. Oh, you can't use that one. Can't use any of these. So even without that, there's not very many, because these ones are specific for those characters. So I feel like this is the best one if you can't get that paid equipment one. This is probably the best one. I mean, it lowers her defense a little bit, but she already probably has so much that it doesn't matter. And this is only flat, not percentage-based defense reduction, so I guess that's okay. If you actually care about the 24 defense, I guess you could go for this one instead. It gives some HP on there. This one has 500 HP though. I think that offsets the drawback of the 24 defense reduction. I would get this one. I'm probably going to work towards getting this eventually. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you with your patience, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.